President McMillan, Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, professors, parents, friends, and Albright's 157th graduating class, it is with great honor that I stand before you today. As a four-year student of Albright College, I am proud to represent my fellow classmates as we continue our journey beyond 13th and Burn Streets. Today is an exciting day. Commencement is a time of triumph, merriment, and liberation. It is a time to reflect on how far we have come individually and as a class, a moment in which 4 cherished years will come to a close and a new chapter of our lives begins. However, today can also be a time of fear and reluctance. While we celebrate all we have accomplished, a part of us is afraid of what will follow. We are frightful of what our next steps will be and the decisions we will make along the way. Each and every one of us has our own story, a story of what brought us here to Albright 4 short years ago. Many of us have made our decisions to attend Albright based on academics, others because of athletics, and some due to financial reasons. Regardless of our differing reasons, we all have one thing in common. We chose Albright. Through our time spent here, we have all continued to write our own stories. We have achieved our own successes, made our own memories, and left our own legacies. Together and individually, we have much to walk away with. But what comes next? The prospects are often thrilling, but also a little bit scary. We are anxious to experience a new phase of our lives, but are troubled by the thought of challenge and consequent failure. However, this will not be the first time we have faced hardship. As we journey on to the next chapter of our lives, we must remind ourselves of the difficulties we have experienced thus far. I started my own journey here at Albright as a pre-med biochemistry major. My plan was to study biochemistry, attend Hershey Medical School, and become a dermatologist. Today, I'm graduating with a Bachelor in Science, but instead in Business Administration and Finance. For as long as I can remember, I dreamed of becoming a doctor. As you can see, my plan changed. After spending my entire freshman year as a pre-med biochemistry major, I came to the decision it really wasn't for me. Much like me, many of you sitting here were thrown some sort of curveball during our 4 years. Whatever the challenge may have been, large or small, we all had to learn a way to persevere and overcome our challenges. We are all very familiar with Albright's popular phrase, a different way of thinking. The phrase, in essence, is intended to represent Albright's liberal arts philosophy. While many of us would agree that liberal arts education undoubtedly emphasizes thinking differently, I believe the saying has a distinct meaning to each and every single one of us. Albright has taught us many valuable lessons. While all of the lessons we have learned are important and play an enormous role in our adoration for Albright, they are only a small part of the most significant thing we will leave with today. In remembering all of the good times we had here, we must reflect on the hard times. It is through the remembrance of the rough times that we realize the most impressionable takeaway from our experience at Albright. Albright has taught us if we want to succeed, we have to think differently about our future, differently about our life, and most importantly, differently about ourselves. To the class of 2016, do not fear failure, embrace it. Your time here is limited. Do not waste it letting your failures control the outcome because it is impossible to live without failing. Find the courage to follow your heart. As one of my favorite entrepreneurs, Barbara Corcoran, once said, the difference between successful people and others is how long they spend feeling sorry for themselves. Replace the fear of the unknown with curiosity. Think differently and make every single thing you do count. We all have the strength, the resources inside of us to overcome the fear of failing. Whoever we are, wherever we come from, and whatever degree we leave with today, be confident in the fact that we all have the ability to be something great. As one of our presidents once said, greatness comes not when things go always good for you, but the greatness comes when you are really tested, when you take some knocks, some disappointments, when sadness comes, because only if you've been in the deepest valley can you ever know how magnificent it is to be on the highest mountain. Congratulations, and thank you.